patrons. Today a little walkthrough on how to use and access my tutorials on my website. First let's go to my website. I'm in a little shortcut here. Just go to 3dprops.com and in the navigation you will find the Patreon portal. Now, click it and that will have this protected area with a password that I gave you in one of your private messages when you joined my Patreon. That password will change once in a while to make things safe. Okay, I'm going to log in, and on this Patreon portal page you will find a couple of links: tutorials and behind the scene, Patreon shop, Facebook page and YouTube. The Facebook page and YouTube will just redirect to my YouTube channel or to my Facebook page for the patrons. There's a Patreon shop and I will click that right here. And what you can find here are the previous projects and the files that you can buy. When you join this month and you want the E11 A New Hope, you can click it and you can buy with a little discount the files. And you will get the files into your email within 24 hours. So in that way you don't have to bother and think, oh my god, I missed that, I will never have a chance to build that again. No, you can get it right here. And of course, for all the upcoming projects, you will receive free files as long as you signed up for the Builder Pledge, and you will receive the free files. And for the enthusiast, yeah, of course, you can go to the shop and get that what you want. It's a nice way to save a buck if you are pledging for 1 year and you only need 2 files. You will save on long term. So, alright, back to the Patreon portal. I have to re-enter the tutorials and behind the scene. Here you will find the previous builds and the ongoing builds. There's still a couple of projects I have to finish up because I haven't produced and edited all the pictures and videos. It's costing a lot of time. That is what I noticed. So, and at current project is the E22 Heavy Blaster Rifle. I just finished it up last week, and so I think that's the thing I'm working on right now. So I would like to show you what's going on here. On the page of the E22 Heavy Blaster Rifle you will find the introduction picture, some explanation about what it is, and there's a little history behind how I get to this final model. It's an interesting story and a long way, but it's nice. I got some pictures from clients who are using my prop in action and did some photo shoots, so guys, thank you for that. That's awesome. I like to receive pictures of my props in action, so that's awesome. Here, right here, also there are 2 big cosplayers that use my props. This guy here used my files to build his own armor, and it's a sick build. I'm very proud of that. And this is Sina from Germany, and I created her some gray items like the staff, the bottles and blaster and kind of stuff for her awesome cosplay. So if you have any in action prop photos from props of my files or that you bought from me, share it with me. It's awesome. Okay, and this is one thing that you, I think, want most, and that is the click to the tutorial. So if you click this gallery, the images will pop up and you can just zoom in, zoom out, check the next one and just check all the steps. This is for the Hangsler display from Blast Effects, and you can just step by step do the same and get the same result. This is for the speaker, how to install the T-tracks. And this is how I just finished all my On my parts I do that with resin, I cure it under UV light and I will sand it down. Of course you can use other kind of fillers, but I think this is a very easy and fast way, because if you've got a proper UV light and you use the resin, it will dry under your eyes, and within a couple of minutes you can start sanding it. It is awesome. And if you tried it with a sprayable putty or whatever, you have to let it dry for 24 hours before you start sanding, and or you have to use some other kind of filler that you have to make from 2 components, and yeah, well, it's a lot more work. This is so easy, and you can get a bottle of UV resin for half liter for like 30 euros, and it will last forever because you don't have to use much. Just be careful not to fill up any small details like digits or letters or markings, whatever. Make sure not to fill it up. But the same goes for the spray putty and for the 2 component fillers, that kind of stuff. So make sure you be careful with it. Now this is like what I told you, the curing mayhem. It's my UV closet that I have. I got 2 big LED lights in there and a lot of LED strips. Those LED strips are useless. They don't work pretty well. But I got 2 big spotlights in there with UV lights, and those are beast. You don't need yeah, I can if you want I can put in a link somewhere. Okay, so just go step by step. When you got a tall picture like this, just click it, grab it and drag it so you can see what's going on. So I hope this is pretty helpful for you guys. If you want to have the build plan that I made a while ago for this blaster, you can just click the image and it will download automatically from my drive. It's a PDF form, so that's pretty easy. Same goes for the Blastflex schematic. Got some weathering process going on here. On the Resin I made a video on that, a long one and a short one, so go check it out. And there is a gallery with final products of the E22 that I made in previous times for other customers. So yeah, that's basically how a tutorial page will look like in the near future. I got other tutorial pages that I made before, and still finding my way around it on what's best to do and how to make it more accessible for you guys and more fun to watch. So if you got any feedback on that or tips, whatever, let me know, because I'm here for you guys and I want to have you a good experience on my Patreon website. So please let me know. Yeah, so the Patreon portal, thanks for being my patron to make this all possible, and see you next time. Bye bye.